Okay. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. I've been thinking about not posting to socials going, "Oh, I'm getting ready to go live," because I don't know that it matters. Like, not like in a bad way. I'm just saying, like it feels like most people who come into the chat are kind of already here. Like, I don't know if anybody needs to go, "Oh yeah, he's going live soon. I better jump in." Like, I don't think that's happening. Maybe I'm wrong, but hang on, I gotta yell at the dog. Hang on. I don't like this screen. There we go, a little bit darker. I don't want to have to get onto her for barking when she's outside. Winnie! Get in here! No, ma'am. I hate to get onto her because it's like, well, it's during the day, so she should be able to go outside and bark. But it's like, no, because if I let her go out there and bark like that, she'll bark like she doesn't understand that. Well, I shouldn't bark when it's dark outside. She doesn't understand that. So to me, I feel like I have to just tell her no barking. Period.
What do you think you are doing? Hang on. Hey, what?
Hey. Oh, Capitan.
Hey, who are... Hey.
Hey, 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 hey.
Wait a minute. You leave much to be desired. Those boots, for one. Asking for it. Hey! Stop and die!
We'll be ready. They try anything, they die.
Okay. I think there was another dude on top, wasn't there? Oh, the cap. That's the captain. Oh, okay. He is the captain now. Look at me. I am the captain. Hang on. That's not the actual person, is it? Hang on. That can't be the actual person. No, it's not a Star Trek game. It's Assassin's Creed. Okay. Get out. Tim, shut up. Shut up. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, you should get, well, I don't know if you've got the time. Well, I mean, I don't even have that much time really when I'm gaming. I usually only game on Friday afternoons because we get off half day on Fridays where I work. Yeah, I got a Star Trek thumbnail. Wait, do I have, hang on. Now you got me wondering, how do I have this? I got like the Star Trek like banner thing too, but I'm trying to remember what my channel looks like. Yeah, the banner thing is the Enterprise. And then the little picture is me and my wife. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I wish that they would make a good Star Trek game. They haven't really made a great one in a long time. They have Star Trek Online, which I've tried. Oh, hey, Eastford, what's up? My gaming rig is just a PlayStation 5. I have an iMac, an M1 iMac that's really great for gaming, but of course they don't make a lot of great games for Mac these days. Sometimes they make some really great games that are cross-platform, but it's hit and miss with that. The biggest thing for me, why I don't usually use my Mac for playing games, is in order to stream them, I have to use OBS. What does OBS stand for anyway? Does it say on my app? I don't know if it even says. OBS stands for Open Broadcast Software. Open Broadcaster Software. So it works really well for that, but I don't use it enough to be really familiar with it. Yeah, they do have emulators that you can put on. Like I could stream from my PlayStation onto my Mac and then put that through OBS. Yeah, I think it's open source. But I'm not good enough with OBS. I'm not familiar enough with it. I don't use it enough to really, use it properly, if you will. So that's why I usually just do PlayStation, because honestly, with PlayStation, like, you log in as yourself on your PlayStation, right? Like you have a PlayStation account, right? Like that's no big deal. And then you go, okay, here's my YouTube channel, here's my Twitch channel. You log into those and give it permission to access those. And then when you want to stream, you just hit the share button on the controller and you scroll over to where it says, PlayStation 5. And then you scroll over where it says broadcast, and you can broadcast either to YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, having a capture device for PS5 to computer, whether it's Mac or PC, I'd rather just stream on the PlayStation because it's just easier. Like, and then I've got a microphone here, a USB mic that I use for the input for sound, and then the Elgato, and then output I just use my headphones. So these are like PlayStation like brand headphones. But they work really well for like surround sound, and like I can hear where the bad guys are. I can go, oh, he sounds like he's above me and behind me or whatever, But to me, it's just easier with PlayStation than having to go through a PC or Mac, whichever. PlayStation is just easier to stream. Now, if you're just chatting with friends online and playing not online, like not streaming, it's easy enough on the Mac or PC side, but so for me the PlayStation is just easier to stream. And then I've got a PlayStation 5 like camera that is up there, so that works really well. It's just easier than doing OBS and having to like like I also have this bit of software called what's my other software called? I forget because I don't use it. Loopback is what it's called. Loopback, Loopback, and it helps you to route your sound in and sound out. Um, I haven't used that enough to really know how to use it. Um, but yeah, with PlayStation, everything's kind of built in, so it's just so much easier. And then if you bring in, like, if somebody were to play games with me, like for example, Eastford here is a friend of mine. By the way, Eastford, this is Tim. He's my boss from, God, how long's it been now, Tim? Like 20? No, it had been 20 years, has it? Maybe 15 years? I've been at my current job now longer than I was at the job where we work together. That one I was there for 11 years. The current job I'm at, I've been at for 15 years. So it's probably been, well, 15 years I've been working my present job, and probably a year and a half before that is where Tim and I worked together. And Tim was my boss. Um, so 16, 17 years maybe since I've seen Tim, since we worked together. Tim was my boss there for, gosh, maybe the last, was it 2008? Was that right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right because it was 2010 would have been 15 years. So yeah, 2008. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's crazy, dude. Um, but yeah, we worked together for maybe 5 years, I guess. Tim is how long you were there? Maybe I don't remember because my boss initially. I don't. I guess it doesn't matter to say people's first names. Cheryl was my boss initially. And I remember my 45-day review when I first started there. She made me like assistant manager or whatever, like night manager basically, because we still worked nights at that time. Um, and then we, oh my god, yeah, dude, I still have photos, and I'm just like, oh god, she was not a great boss, dude. She was not a great boss at all. But she did allow us to favorite displaced Norwegian living in Canada. Yeah, Eastford and I have played a lot of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and some other games together. Uh, yeah, she did allow us to make fun of her a lot, which was great. Like, I remember one time, dude, she sent out like a memo to everybody saying like, y'all need to just get used to it. And, I don't remember what the email was about. I think I probably still have it somewhere. But there was some discussion, there was something that was frustrating everybody. And rather than being a good leader and saying, hey guys, I know this sucks, but, we need to just try to do our best, blah, blah, blah. It was very confrontational, her memo to everybody. And she said, and I don't want to hear any griping, but she misspelled griping with two P's. So she actually told us she didn't want to hear any gripping. So from that day on, we would make fun of her. Sometimes right there with her in the room, we'd say, "Hey, cut your gripping. I don't want to hear any gripping." And we would all laugh because it was ridiculous. Um, but yeah, she was the boss for a while there, and then let's see. I remember the memo. Know that everyone in the company knew about. Sure, my boss wanted to fire somebody. Yeah, dude, I remember the time you had a meeting with all of us, and we're like, "Hey guys, we need to make sure to do X, Y, Z." I can't remember what it was, but it was something fairly normal, like basic type stuff. It wasn't anything like controversial, but you were asking all of us, "Hey, you guys make sure to do X, Y, and Z because of this reason and that reason," and we were like, "Okay, cool." And for whatever reason, you even had us sign a thing saying, "Hey, we understand what you're talking about." It wasn't anything that big of a deal, but it was like something that you wanted to make sure we really understood what you were talking about and saying, "Hey, make sure you do this thing." And she signed it. We all signed it. We were like, "Okay, cool. We understand what you're saying." And we agreed, and we're like, "Yeah, cool." She wanted to do things her way, and so she continued to do it her way. And then when you told her, "Hey, wait a minute, you're supposed to be doing it this way," and you even said a thing saying that you understand, you signed a thing saying that you understood, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't understand." You're like, "Well, wait a minute. You just signed a thing saying you understood what you were supposed to do. And oh, dude, it was just like, come on, man. Like, I can understand you don't agree with it, and that's fine, but do it anyway. Like, you're being asked to do it a certain way. I can't remember what it was. It was some, I mean, it's one of those things that nowadays you think about it now, you go, it was probably not that super important, but at the time it was. But yeah, but so after her, I think it was when the company was bought out, because remember we were just kind of like kind of privately owned for a long time there because we only had the two. We had two. I guess I can say it right. I guess it doesn't really matter because they don't. I mean, do they even still exist online? Uh, yeah, I mean, I guess I could say it's Auto Trader now, but it was Auto Mart, and then we had Three Wheels magazines for Houston, right? So we had 5 magazines that we did because we did a Spanish and English Auto Mart, and Auto Mercado, I think. But yeah, uh, catching up. I have to bounce before my folder structure. Do I have folders marked triple X? Do I really? Like you mean playlist or folders? Because I have it. I have like my thing is playlists. So hopefully I don't have them. Do I have them listed as XXX? No, I don't think so. Well, dude, let me know because if that's true, then I need to fix that. Yeah, dude, great catching up. Come by again whenever you feel like it. Yeah. Of the file window, huh? Okay, I guess I'll have to send me a screenshot or something, dude, because I'm wondering what deal you're talking about now, because I'm like, I know I've got some old videos on there, but now you got me wondering which ones you're talking about. Uh, James Darkside. No, Eastward, stop! You're confusing me. Yeah, I'm wondering now. Like, what are you talking? Which ones are you talking about? Like because I know my liked videos are private, quote unquote private, and then I've got my videos. You still have, yeah. Now I'm like not paranoid, but now I'm like, wait, I have some videos called Triple X. I'm like, what are they? It makes sense that I would do that so they'd be at the bottom of the Finder window, but now I'm like, wait, which ones are you talking about? Only because I feel like, well, they might be. I'm wondering if they're videos that I don't want shown for some reason. Like I have some quote unquote private videos, but it's like videos of like friends and family that I post to YouTube so that way I can share them a little more easily. So those are the only ones I'm like, well, wait, what about that stuff? Oh, look at that! You even have channel content. You can do prawn. Yeah, right. There's a under channel content. There's a tab for podcasts. That's cool. I didn't know that was the thing. And you have promotions and collaborations. That's kind of cool. Yeah, dude. Now send me a screenshot or something what you're talking about because now I'm curious. Uh, oh my gosh, very Epstein of me. Oh my god, dude. Oh Jesus. Oh man. Oh man. Don't get Tim started because he'll. Oh my gosh, Tim's posts sometimes are fantastic. He is very much not a fan of the big orange, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, no, dude, I'm curious about it because now I'm like, wait, what did I have? What was I trying to put at the bottom of the list? Because maybe I should like delete those or do something like that. Yeah, the big orange, the orange Mussolini. There you go. That's a good one. Or no, the mango Mussolini. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so just like, oh man, I don't understand anymore. I never understood from 2015. I couldn't understand. But yeah, send me a screenshot or something because now I'm curious about what I have, how I have it sorted. Um, but yeah, we had another guy before Tim came on as our boss. Going back to that thing, kind of a big guy, Hispanic guy. He was terrible. He was like, he would yell and scream, and we were like, dude, what the hell? This guy is not. He was horrific. He was just there. You go. Oh my God, I can't believe I remember his name, John Lopez. I remember Juan said one time because he had horrible breath, and Juan one time was like, "Damn, it smells like he woke up and had a shit sandwich for breakfast." And oh dude, he was bad. He was horrific as a boss. And then Tim came along and Tim was fine. Tim was great. He was like a normal boss, you know, good days and bad days, but like a normal person, you know. I remember Tim. I don't think he ever got like really loud and yelled at us or upset. I mean, I guess Tim got upset, but I don't remember any time that he like yelled at us and was like, "Listen here, you guys, you need to get your act together." Or what? Like he never did any of that, so he was great. Yeah, check is in the mail. Yeah, uh, but oh man, dude, I still remember the old place we used to be at, the old location, because we moved like across at one point, I think we moved across the alley, and then later we moved into that newer building that had like, and I still have some of the photos, dude. I'll send them to you if you want. That had like the ceiling that was kind of cool. I still remember the old place though was where 9/11 happened when I first started working there, and I still remember going into work that day and hearing on the news about a plane that had hit some buildings or had hit the Trade Center, and I was like, oh man, I hope it's not another one of those pilot error things, because there was something in the news where somebody pilot error had crashed a plane, like a small like Cessna, and so that was kind of in the news lately that there had been somebody who, you know, crashed a plane or something, and I was like, oh man, I hope it's not another one of those things where somebody, you know, because of pilot error, somebody crashed a plane into a building. And then once I got inside and we turned on we had a TV on a rolling cart, I think, or something. And once we started actually watching the news, that's when we saw what really happened, and it was crazy. Um, but yeah, dude, I still remember when we worked in that place, and it was kind of, it wasn't the best office environment, but it was okay. And then I think we moved across the alley into a bigger space, and then we moved into the place that we ended up in, and that place was really nice. That place was like a nice like office building area. Um, so, but yeah, dude, I should send you photos that I have because I've got them. I actually have a folder called Automart stuff or something like that. Uh, yeah, oh, dude, I still remember that we got to take home. Is that what we ended up with was G4 towers? I think that's what the last computers that we had. We had the Emacs at one point, and then we had some G4 towers. And I remember when we were like, okay, we're all getting laid off. Some people were able to take some of the machines home. And I remember I got to take one of the G4 towers home, and dude, I had that computer for 11 years. That Mac. That thing was fantastic. It had 300 megabyte, or no, I'm sorry, 300, what was it? No, 300 megahertz was the processor on that sucker. It was a PowerPC processor. That computer was great, but it finally gave up the ghost because it wouldn't play. Like I downloaded video, like a video podcast at the time, and it couldn't even play the video. Yeah. Sounds like you're buttering up and Ninja-ing in your CV here? In my CV. What? Don't rehire him. Oh no no. Oh dude, that was some great years there. I mean, it was a good job. It got frustrating at times, but yeah, it was great. I had to stop them, although I gave them on direction from my boss. But HR said to drop the bomb, and I got to producers. Yeah, dude, the thing that was crazy is that for Tim, me, and the other supervisors, we were getting paid salary, so we got 40 hours. If we worked 50 hours, which is a lot of what happened. I know Tim remembers when we switched from Quark Express to InDesign, and Tim, in his ultimate wisdom, said, let's just do all the books at once. Let's just change everything at once over to InDesign. And that was trial by fire, man. Oh, dude, thank you, dude. I tried. I know I let my temper get away from me so many times because that's so frustrated sometimes. But we had a good group of people. We really did. But yeah, I remember. Uh, shit, what was I talking about? I had said that yeah, we transitioned from Quark Express to InDesign all at once. At once, we transferred all the books that we did over, and that was rough. Oh, yeah, so we got paid 40 hours no matter what. So as we were getting closer and closer to being basically fired, but like laid off, uh, we were giving up certain books because they were like quitting. They were canceling these books as we were working on them. So say we had 20 books that we did every week, then we got down to 18, and then 15, and then 12. Like each week progressed, we got less and less books because they were canceling them. So our hours went down. There were days we'd get off at half day, you know. So for us, we still got paid 40 hours, but everybody else that was on like had to clock in and out, they were getting like I think at first maybe they got like 35 hours, then they got 30 hours, and then 25 hours, and so on and so forth, to the point that they were basically part time, and we were still getting 40 hours, which I felt bad, but I was like, I had nothing I can do about it, guys. It's just I sorry, like I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. Um, so yeah, that was kind of rough to deal with because we had people who were working just as hard as we were, but only getting the hours they actually worked, whereas we got 40 hours. So that kind of sucked. Yeah. I didn't get behind life because I look good. Don't let Eastford fool you. Eastford's a good-looking, rugged dude. He's a good-looking dude. Um, but yeah, we had a good group of people. We had a lot of fun. Um, we even did. We had that one trip to Astro World. I remember that the company paid for. Uh, yeah, dude, we did. We had some days where, man, most of the times when it was difficult, the work was difficult, was usually computer related. Like something weird was going on with the computer, or something we were trying to figure out what we were doing that made the print job come out weird. Like remember when we had the static when we would clip video, we would clip out cars and it would come up looking like it would be an outline of a car, but it would be all staticky inside. Those were the kind of issues that made it hard. Other than that, the job itself wasn't that bad. It was mostly that kind of stuff, like technical issues that we had to deal with. But yeah, yeah, dude, Tim, come by again, man, and hang out. That'd be cool. Um, yeah, Tim was a good boss. We had some good times there. We had me and three other supervisors, and then Tim was the boss, like the main boss, because it was me, Anna, Juan, and I guess Cheryl was the fourth person. I think it was just us four were the like supervisors, and then Tim was like the manager, and then we had like I don't know. I think we maybe had 20 people total, something like that. So yeah, 11 years, man. 11 years I was there, which would have been longer, but we got laid off because they were like, yeah, we're not going to do the magazines anymore. We're just going to do online, which I can't blame them for because the magazines they had, the Automart magazines were like free. Like you'd see them in like petrol stations or like the stop and goes, that kind of thing. You'd see them in there, like free magazines where people could pick them up and look through them looking for a car, um, wanting to buy a car, used or new. So, yeah, you look at that now and you go, yeah, if I'm looking for a car, I'll just get online and type, I want this kind of car and I want this kind of trim package and I want this many miles. And you go, yeah, you could find what you want a lot more easily. So it's understandable. But, yeah, it was a good time. 11 years, man. Until I had the job I have now, that was the place I'd worked at the longest. Um, the very first place I worked professionally, I think I was there for like 3-4 months. I think. Uh, somebody should mess with you posting shit like behind you. Yeah. Uh, yeah. The first place I worked as a graphic designer, I think I was there for like 3 or 4 months, and then I worked for the Houston Chronicle contract work for about a year, and then I got on with Audemars after that, and worked there 11 years. Had a brief stint at a resale shop, a comic book shop. I don't know why I thought that would work. I don't know why I thought I could make that work, like money wise. Um, I then got the job where I'm working at now, and have been there for 15 years. So, not too bad, I guess. Uh, oh yeah, the captain. Does he always get kill the first 5 minutes? Sometimes. There are times, dude. There are some times where I'm like, I've been playing this game for the longest time, but even like Breakpoint 2 as well, where I'm like, I should be really, really good at those games, and I end up doing something stupid. So yeah, that kind of stuff happens all the time. Well, like just now, I shouldn't be on fire, but it happens. Ooh, there's still some stuff to grab. Loot, loot, loot. By the way, Tim, if I don't know if Tim's still there, but dude, if you ever see Rick, I don't know if you remember Rick. I don't know if you know what. I don't know if you worked with him. He turned out to be super like Trump supporter, crazy person. Uh, so yeah. Of course, a lot of those guys that were in sales that we dealt with, some of those guys turn out to be kind of crazy right-wing people. And the bad man has his way with them. Oh, dude, yeah. I haven't played. I need to get it back into Breakpoint and play some more. Because as we both know, that game is great. Let's see. You know what? I guess I should go and do this one. Find assassinate British services if it's this, whatever. Come to me, caballo.
Whoa.
The thing that's funny, I was just thinking about, I've got all these photos. I have a few photos from the Audemars days. And some of the people I go, wait, what was that person's name again? I forget. I don't know if I have any pictures of Tim, though.
Whoa.
Which is weird. Oh, wait, hang on. Oops, not that button. This button. Hang on, let me go take the laundry out of the dryer real fast. Okay. So no, that man that touched me. They don't have any. Like this game, you've got some big dudes that come after you, but Breakpoint, I guess you have like the heavy armor guys, maybe. Anyway.
Whoa.
This is where I'm supposed to be going, isn't it? Yeah. Hmm. Probably coming in through the front gate's not the way to go, but over here might be a good way to go. Come in from right there. So Eastford, what are your plans for the weekend? We're going to Sarah's brother's house, so my brother-in-law. His he and his wife's daughter is her birthday. Actually, I think is next
This area is off limits.
like Tuesday or something. Maybe I forget. Anyway, so we're gonna celebrate her birthday tomorrow at their house. The only bad thing is that man, it's kind of far. Oh, I got both of them. Oh, you broke your glasses. Oh, that sucks. And your glasses are like for distance, right? You're not talking about reading glasses? Because I have like 3 pairs of reading glasses that... Well, no, actually, I think I only have 2 at the house, and one of them's at work. But I always have like spares. But I use contacts for distance. Did the actual lens break, or just like the side of it, or what? Like, are they completely useless now? Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah, those frameless ones are great. My dad has some that are... I think they're basically frameless. They're fantastic. But... yeah, they're kind of a little more fragile, you know. All right, I want to get to that right there. Got him.
I should not be seen in this area.
Oh shit, there's people coming in and fighting. Bunch of rebels. Nice. That's perfect, because that means I can go over here. And don't last long. Yeah, maybe maybe there's a different type you can get. Because I know what you mean, man. It's like you want ones that are light. And like lightweight and stuff, but are rugged too.
Those so-called rebels are getting bolder by the day, raiding caravans, stealing our supplies.
Agrippa gave the order to kill them on sight. He's done pissing about. Defy Rome and get a sword in the gut.
Upon
Got them both. Yeah, the frames is the big thing, right? I could wear glasses, but I like contacts better. Hang on, is there a dude up there? No. I like to wear contacts better than glasses because, of course, you always have to have your glasses are always need to be cleaned and, you know, all that madness. Even with my reading glasses, I feel like I'm always cleaning them.
Etik! Hockmoldo!
Hang on, maybe I can go this way. Yeah, see, I'm. Wait, let me go to this. I'm nearsighted, but so I need contacts to see distance, right? But when I put in my contacts for distance, then it's like I'm farsighted, so I can't focus on stuff up close, like computer screens. It's hard to focus on up close. Oh, right. For me though, I thought about, or I have never seriously, but I have thought about doing the LASIK surgery thing, right? But the problem with LASIK is like, okay, say they fix my eyes to where I can see distance. You go, okay, that's great. But then I always have to have these ready. And I was like, well, I'd rather be able to go to bed with no contact lenses, no readers, and be able to read. So I was like, I'd rather do that. I'd like to be able to go to sleep at night with no contacts, no glasses or anything, and be able to see to read. So that's kind of where I fell in that sort of thing, you know. Okay, these dudes here. Yeah, I mean, I think LASIK has gotten a lot better than it used to be or whatever, right? But for me, it was more about, well, I don't want to have... I just wanted to be able to see without anything to read at night, you know.
Ultimem code, 10 tasset. To Altemhawk und Paket! Nolinte Ivi! Stante! Voila! Scruti sanguinem damna!
Yeah, that's. I think in the old days, the LASIK used to be. I don't want to say barbaric, but it was definitely not as. It wasn't as good of a process as it is now. So there's that. But.
Tuiluk, prohibere! Ad auxilium, ad uiva! Utilut occidor! Sanguinum damnatus! Venit in studi!
In the face. There we go. Confirm kill. Really? Oh, jeez. Really? Take that, you jerk.
The Legion is losing its greatest negatiadet, Severus.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, I don't want to do LASIK. Not because I think it might hurt my eyes, but because I'm like, I'd rather be able to see up close with nothing. I can't imagine lying in bed at night and having to have my reading glasses on. That would suck. Hang on, I'm gonna go up here and get some more arrows. Oops. Any other bad guys? No, but I got some good guys in captivity. I always wonder if I should release... where'd they go? There's a couple lions over here somewhere. And I'm always like, should I release the lions? Like these guys, sure.
My thanks. God's bless you. Hey, what? Run for it.
Going to kill you!
Ready. Ready.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you release the lions, they'll attack you. So I'm like, well, maybe, I mean, they're lions though, right? So they, you know, you should be able to release them and like, it's a good thing, but then as soon as you release them, they attack you. So it's like, well, it doesn't really do much to make me want to release the lions. Alright, let me take off. Con permiso. Well, that's what I've done before, right? Is I'll like, well, let me release them, but I'll kill them as soon as I release them. But then I'm like, well, then why even release them? I mean, the conservationist in me wants to go like, well, yeah, I can just release them with an arrow and then stay away from them and they won't attack me. So maybe that's the thing to do. It's like release them, but you just don't mess with them, you know. Let's do this one, I guess. Right? See, that's the thing is I was like, well, I can kill him, but then, like, okay, am I supposed to, like, it seems cruel is kind of the wrong word, I suppose, but I feel like, well, I want to release them, that way they, you know, they're not in captivity. But then I don't want to kill them. Because that's not so nice. Whee! Parkour! Parkour! I just wish I had a parachute in this game. So I could jump off these high places like this and parachute. That's what I need. See, I've done that before too. I've like release a couple lions and then the bad guys get attacked by the lions and it basically acts as a distraction. That does work pretty well. Oh, there's where I'm supposed to go. Find and rescue Cade. But then I also want to complete this area. Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. Alright, where is the... Over here? But then you have the problem of, well, now you got a lion to deal with, so... Then I end up going like, well, should I kill the lion then after? Like, say he kills the bad guys, and you go, okay, cool. But now you got a lion sitting there, so should I then kill the lion? Or should I, like, let him go? That's about the only thing I'll use them for, is that kind of stuff. Is I'll be like, you know what? Release them, distract the bad guys, and then kind of go with it from there. Yeah, you get some XP from it. I just feel bad killing them because I don't have to. Here, sometimes there's people that you can rescue, and that works out pretty well. But these guys looks like they're dead. Oh, nothing I can do with that guy. Cuddling material. Dude, I'm telling you, whenever I see lions on these TikTok videos and stuff, I'm like, dude, that's really cool. But I would not mess with them. I don't understand people who have lions or tigers or whatever as pets. Like, that's insane. Don't do that. Number one, just don't do that, because they don't want to be pets. They're not like a cat. Yeah, lions and tigers and stuff, they do look like big kitty cats, but yeah, they're dangerous. I don't know if I go that way or this way.
state, et io silut.
Oh, there's a dude right there.
Proibere, tu illuc.
Why is the cat eating my face? Oh yeah, I've seen videos of these guys that are, I don't know, maybe they're in the Middle East somewhere, I'm not sure. And they have tigers as pets. And it's like, dude, I mean, dude, watch the Joe Exotic thing and go, yeah, you don't want that. They will kill you. And they don't stop. It's not like they'll go, oh, I'm sorry, did I bite you too hard? No, they'll just keep biting you. That Joe Exotic video, man, the one where he's, where the lion starts biting on his ankle and stuff, that's terrifying. That video, it's absolutely terrifying. It's kind of like when your dog lays on freshly washed clothes and they just do not care. It's like that, but with a lion tearing your skin off. Oh, there's a dude here. Hang on. Oh, dude, that bears thing. What was the guy's name who got eaten by a bear? He was doing like a bear documentary or some shit, and he got eaten by the bear. And I think it was, I was gonna say live on camera, but he like caught it, he like filmed it or something, or somebody filmed it, or maybe there's just sound from it, but you hear the bear eating him. It's so scary. And you're just like, yeah, don't mess with bears. Maybe that might have been it. I don't remember, but that kind of stuff is super terrifying. It's so scary. Oh, that works. I think I can pull this guy down. Okay, that works. I don't think I ever saw the footage or heard the footage of the guy getting attacked by the bear, but it's terrifying. Yeah, whatever doesn't kill you makes you strong. Grizzlies will definitely kill you. Well, and if even if a grizzly doesn't kill you, he'll maim you, like rip your arm off or something. Like apes are like that as well. What was the one that we saw? We watched the documentary. It was like 3 episodes. Ape Crazy, I think, where this lady had like chimpanzees and stuff. She was very much into the exotic animal trade. Like it was basically Joe Exotic, but with apes. That shit was scary, and that woman was crazy. Like she really saw them as like, oh, these are her babies, and it was like, when your baby gets old enough, like yeah, the chimpanzees are so cute when they're young, but it's like when they get old enough, they will rip your head off, or rip your face off, whatever. Dude, they showed, I don't know if they actually showed the woman's face, but they talked about the woman who got her face ripped off. Like, literally got her face ripped off by an ape. By a chimpanzee. It's insane, dude. And this lady, the chimp crazy lady,
Non te apre!
Bismori, no!
there was a part where she got attacked by her chimpanzee. That the chimpanzee that she was supposed to have like given up or whatever, and she still wanted to keep it. And it was like, lady, this thing's gonna kill you. That's a good documentary, dude. I don't remember if it was on Netflix or what, but fascinating, but also like, dude, you need to stop messing with these apes because they're dangerous, but also these apes they're not happy. You know, they want to be in the wild and stuff. They don't want to deal with people. I wonder if I can hit this guy from here. Yep. Bam, got him. Let's climb down here. Oh wow. You dude, polar bears too. Polar bears do not mess around. Those things are scary. They're like, is it the black bear maybe or brown bear or something that is another one of those ones where you go, yeah, don't mess with those guys.
Si piave! Ibi manere!
Si stai!
De tu! Et non movere!
Sunt! Quei edes mortui sunt! Latini disciplinam vis!
Take that! I was about to say, where did the other dude go? Yeah, polar bears are really scary. Either black bears or brown bears, or maybe it's probably both, actually. I mean, I feel like in general, don't mess with bears. Just leave them alone. If you see a bear, go the other way. You know. It's like, just leave bears alone. Yeah. Well, teddy bears aren't scary. And certainly, what's the cookie? JKGrammer, right? I don't think I even need to kill anybody over there. Let me just take care of this over here. Oh wait, let me grab the treasure over here. Yeah, bears. You know, the thing that made me scared of bears is the movie with Alec Baldwin called, and Anthony Hopkins called, The Edge. Have you ever seen that movie, dude? If you're not scared of bears, watch that movie and that will give you a healthy fear of bears. That movie is so damn scary when it comes to bears. Yeah, unless you are the picnic basket. Yeah, in the movie The Edge, Anthony Hopkins plays a millionaire. because I've been talking, because I'm eating these little pretzel bites. My throat's all dry. Yeah, so dude, Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin. He's this Anthony Hopkins plays this millionaire guy who basically like gets stuck out in the, I forget where exactly they're at, but gets stuck out in the wilderness, and they have to deal with this bear that ends up becoming a man eater. Like something about once a bear has tasted human flesh, they don't ever go back to anything else, and you have to kill them or something. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the conceit they have in the movie. And so this bear starts like hunting them. And I mean, nothing else. In a way, I kind of like that there's nothing else weird or crazy about it. It's kind of cool in that they don't try to make the bear into anything supernatural. They don't need to. It's freaking scary, just on its own. But really, really good movie. Because it's Anthony Hopkins, so it's like really well acted, and Alec Baldwin are both really good in it. So, yeah. Pistol for the Cougars. I guess that's because the pistol's faster. Okay, I definitely need more arrows. Of course, the best way to deal with cougars or bears is to just...
By Iset. Is that you, Bayek of Siwa? Let me out.
What's going on? I'm sure of it.
Send them home with the Uber. Wait, these guys are cougars.
I must honor him, Flavius, the leader, our liberator, the lion. I will paint his name on every wall, from here to Rome, for the whole Republic to see. Everyone will know the name of Flavius. Flavius the Shining, the Golden, the Majestic.
Oh, cougars, gotcha.
All must know it.
Steady on.
So kind. Thank you, my friend.
His divine feet will stomp a path to Rome, and all who oppose him will fall.
Yeah, cougars I can imagine are scary because, I mean, any big cat like that is scary because they're cats. They're very fast and they're very dangerous, and their claws are very sharp.
People act against nature. Could Flavius really do
All that
this?
stuff.
Work with me.
People act against nature. Could Flavius really do this?
Nothing down here.
Got him.
No slacking off now. Stay alert.
Won't survive an encounter with me.
Nothing gets through.
Quides! Nothing gets past.
Work together. Do not risk yourself, Harry.
Et tua est!
Keep the neb safe. There's nothing here.
All right, fellas, let's go.
Hey,
I'm escorting you out of here, so let's go.
All right.
Yes, I feel it too.
Oh, hang on, Sarah's sending me a message. Hang on. Let's see what she says. I'm sure she's on her way home. Let's see. Oh, funny. All right, man. Yeah, sounds good, dude. I'll be on tomorrow morning too, so if you feel like hanging out then, let me know. Or I'll be here is what I mean. Hmm. I love that my phone now tells me, like it'll show. Um, Delete these ones that are. Um, like if calls I don't know if I get called by a number I don't know, it won't ring. It's fantastic. Okay, let's see if Sarah is on her way home. She usually sometimes she'll send me a thing saying like when she's on her way home. No, it looks like she's still at work. I guess we'll find out. She should be leaving any time now. I'm gonna jump off in another, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe.
The farm you came from. I saw what Flavius did. How he sucked the life from our people.
My mother, Nene.
Yes.
Thank you, Bayek.
Why did the Romans bring you here?
To feed their hunger for war and conquest. They have ballista. We load it with a substance of hideous, burning devastation. Vitruvius, a Roman engineer up at the aqueduct, invented it.
Vitruvius? I know this man. I cannot believe he would make something like this.
We are free of those Roman tyrants.
Okay, I gotta go back. I believe that's the dryer, so I think that's the last load.
Whoa.
Oh wait, it's not. Wait, hang on. I'll be right back. I gotta go check. One sec. Okay. Is this not... Oh, I'm not actually seeing the live thing. Never mind. I got one more load left in the wash.
Whoa.
I put my wife's bras back into the dryer to do touch up because they're still a little bit damp. They have the pads on them and stuff, so it's like
I should be cautious around here.
Sarah's on her way home. 12:30. Siri, set timer for 15 minutes. I think I may go get my haircut today. Okay, completed that area. Excellent. All right, now I think I need to leave out of this area before I can like fast travel anywhere. So let me just take off here.
Quanto queribus! Memento!
Okay, let's see. Okay, here's this dude here. I think I can fast travel here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was thinking about telling Sarah, like, I'd like to go get my hair cut. Dang it. And then, and get gas. Oops. And then maybe on the way back we can get lunch. But I also want to, like, put air in my tires, clean out my glove box, do all that stuff today.
Vitruvius! We need to speak!
What's the fuss, my friend?
I believed you when you said you cared for the sea ones here. And all the while they are more at the Citadel, forced to work on a weapon you created.
It is not what you think. Walk with me, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Please understand, Bayek, I was not always so focused on architectural wonders such as this aqueduct. As a hot-headed youth, I came up with many means of death and destruction. One of those was a Greek fire of sorts.
Greek fire?
A substance with such potential for unspeakable suffering, I vowed never to produce it.
I'm talking about
the
gunpowder.
general is producing it, and forcing Seawans to arm his ballista for a war against their own country.
Dude, is my horse in the way? Okay. Cutscene.
Curse my pride. I should have burned my notes. General Agrippa must have found them.
Then Agrippa must be stopped.
Do what your conscience dictates, Bayek. But understand, I cannot be part of a plot against a Roman general, no matter how I may feel personally. Recover the formula, and I will destroy it. I will not have the immolation of Egypt on my conscience. Jove protect you, Bayek.
Okay. Really? I'm going back over this way again? Okay. I don't really want to go that way. Ouch.
This place is heavily guarded.
Yes, but not so much anymore because I killed most all the bad guys. I like how there's so many areas that you can climb almost anything, but not everything.
Qui look, prohibere!
Et mortui sunt, acuta
Oh,
quisentiam
shit.
incorpore, et illos!
Take that! Damn.
All who ally with monsters and
Oh,
demons will
there's the
die,
note.
General. Use the formula.
Ooh,
Should destroy the
compendium
Greek
shield.
fire stockpiles.
Hang on, let me look at that. I still like this shield. This shield's way cooler, though. Yeah, no. That's pretty cool, but... No, come on, that one's cool. What's the compare button? Nope, that's not it. R2? Yeah, R2 is, gives you the comparison. And I would disassemble these, but it works better to sell them, at least for me for now. Oh, I gotta destroy these barrels now. Okay. Take that, you jerk. All right. Oh, wow, there's like... Do I really have to destroy these individually? What if I just do this? Okay, that works. Okay. You can just walk to them like normal. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think that's got that. Barrels over here. Okay.
Truvius will want to know his formula is in safer hands.
Can I do... Nope. Yeah, this game would be too easy if you could just, you know... Oops. If you could climb anything. But you can climb a lot of things, but not everything, which is kind of cool. I put our towels in as towels, like the washing machine has a towels setting. Probably should just set it for a regular setting because it's like it thinks that they are a heavy soil level, and it's like, well, they're just towels. They're not. Actually, come to think of it, our towels are like towels we use for like, you know, like showering, right? They're always clean. They're just wet because it's like when we come out of the shower, we're clean. So you go like, well, really, your bathroom towels are not really dirty. They're just wet. But I guess not for. I mean, I do use a hand towel, like an actual like small little like washcloth. That probably is dirty. And then the towel we use to dry our hands, like say you wash your hands or brush your teeth, like that might be dirty, I guess. But the big towels are just wet, really. Anyway, whatever. Let me talk to this dude, then I'm gonna log off because I am out of time.
Bayek, did you find it? Did you find my formula?
Egypt will not ban today.
Or any day, I hope. And General Agrippa?
He did not give it up willingly.
He was a good Roman. But he never understood. That doesn't mean you cannot be a good man. Flavius fed Agrippa's pride and ambition with talk of empires. I fear the path his supporters have taken will end in many deaths.
It will end with their own. But you are a good man, Vitruvius. I've seen that in your words and deeds.
I am trying to
Okay.
be. Thank you again, Bayek of Siwa. You are a...
Alright, cool.
Bean.
I'm almost level 41. Alright, I'm going to quit here for today. And I'll probably... I'm going to try to jump on again at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So I can play for like 4 hours. So I will see you guys then. In the meantime, boop, 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 and boop.